Primatech family. Welcome back to the Primatech Files, a Southgate Media Group podcast dedicated to all things heroes and Heroes Reborn related items. I am Lilith, and on the hunt for specials / evos is...
Oh, it's me, Ricky. Yo, what up?
We've come to the end of our journey.
Yes.
And we're talking about the season 4 / series finale of Heroes, Brave New World 418.
Yeah, just in time as well, huh? Just in time.
Well, by the time it's up, it won't be just in time, but we've recorded it just in time. So, yeah, of course, this is a finale, so we are going to do some live commentary. So, we'll give you some of the technical aspects and the synopsis, and then be ready to hit play.
Yeah.
This episode originally aired on February 8th, 2010. It was directed by Adam Kane and written by our fearless leader, Tim Kring.
Yes. So, synopsis. I have Samuel's ultimate plan takes effect as Emma is forced into using her abilities to help him kill thousands of people, only to have an unlikely pair of heroes come to her rescue. Noah seeks Claire's forgiveness as they work to escape from their underground prison. Hero comes to acceptance over his past decisions as he is reunited with his long-lost love and seeks to avert disaster. Claire shows the whole world the truth they may not be ready for. Oh, Claire.
All right.
Cool. So, we're going to go on Go, which comes after 1. Just, because sometimes people go on 1. But anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
And I have my caps on.
There's no signal on my Sprint. I'm surprised they weren't like, we still got signal on our Sprint phones.
They should have, but then that'd be false advertising.
Look at that. Is there a lantern? Back in the day. That was back in the day when phones didn't have phones didn't have flashlights.
Oh my god, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was literally just like 5 years ago.
Oh, Slinkies. Slinkies as ornaments. Interesting.
That trailer looks like the freaking decor from hell. Somebody help us. And then cute to the top, who do we see? Another blonde.
Yeah.
She is beat to hell, isn't she?
How can she not notice? Look. It's so obvious. Start digging. If Angela Petrelli was
she's
there.
She's a smart cookie. She's not going to do the dirty work.
Yeah. If Angela Petrelli was there, she'd be like, and dig. We didn't know at this point that Heroes had been cancelled, did we? It was still kind of...
we did.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was up in the air still.
I remember reading a review when the ratings came out, like right after the ratings came out. I remember this day. They were like, oh, I guess nobody tuned in, even though this was like this could have possibly be, I guess you're right, possibly be the series finale. But I was like, it pretty much summed it up for me with those dismal ratings it was.
Parkman, look at you. You've just done whatever and you're still hungry.
Always in the refrigerator at that house. Oh, grunting, more grunting. Dude, you gotta have the caps on. It's hilarious.
Yeah, coughing. I love it. I love like spotting mistakes as well, or like when they do names wrong. But yeah. When did Parkman? Oh, Parkman must have finished off the wall, right? Because he left him in there half done.
Feels like we were in there for years. That's not breathing heavily. Really? How did they do that to Matt?
What's all that stuff on Matt? Oh, it's cement on Matt's shirt.
Sure, it's cement.
Mohinder made a quick stop. No, I'm only joking.
Still a better story than Twilight.
Yeah. I'm hoping that like Cloney McGinty Part 2 is going to be a lot better than Eli. Or, because he's just...
like the one in the comic books?
Maybe. I don't know. But, this one's literally just a henchman for 3 episodes. But I think it looks like he's going to be the Haitian to, like, Erica's HRG. So hopefully he'll be a bit more mysterious and not as generic. But everyone's empty. I love... thoughtless. But still, Todd Stashwick does all right. That pause
Yeah.
when he goes for the when he goes for the stab. Ugh.
Not everybody can be the Nep. Let's make that a thing now.
The Knep. You got to pronounce the K. The Knep. I love this. Everyone's like agreeing, and then you've just got Edgar just like hands in pockets, like I'm going to kill you soon.
But like seriously, Samuel is not wrong about this. This is like why I've never understood people with powers. Like the first instance, just rise up and kill all the normals.
Oh,
Oh, the little homeless man.
but
Him and
like
Michael Black.
apart from like maybe the his power like can be shown off, the rest of it can like looks like it. You know, if you go to a carnival, you don't like go, oh, these people have special powers. You know, it's part of a show. Like, and even like after he kills people and just like opens a hole in the ground, they could just like spin it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a gas. It was like
Yeah.
a underground gas thingy or
Oh,
whatever. More grunting.
yeah, and more
This is
heads
so
on
sexual.
tables. Heads on
Grunting
tables.
loudly.
This is like
At least he's not in the crucifixion pose.
this is like when HRG had his with Sandra.
Oh yeah.
Only this is like three of them on one. I'm not going to talk about the connotations that is, but yeah. Think about what you're doing. Don't. Oh, okay, I'm all good. How
And
did
for
they?
a minute, we were briefly in the Shawshank Redemption laundry room.
How did they all disappear? Like no one like killed them. Like did they? Oh, they got the Prime, didn't they?
Yeah, of course.
Why would the Prime be there?
Tyler's on it.
Why would the Prime be there? I'd be just
He's
like
not that
chilling.
bright. Carnival music. We should have known something was up when the Brave New World title was on the ground with poop and dirt and sawdust.
Oh, Emma, your eyebrows, they really are darker than your hair.
You leave Deanne alone. You leave her alone. She has a thirst cracker nose. You keep that to yourself, Emma, and you make your way away. You don't.
Well, she's bringing the dream into fruition. I don't think she would have been forced to if she had known about it. Do you know what I'm saying? She would have done it on her own. So it's basically Peter's fault that her fingers get bloody, right?
Right. And cue Rapey Doyle. Ooh, isn't he all fancy?
I know, right? Some Hugh Hefner style smoking jacket up in there.
She's all yours. I always had a thing for blondes. Is that guy liner? It's like him guy liner. Aw. This was so sad.
I really like that they fixed it with science. Or what did you get about him? About him getting his powers back? Did you, or like the brain tumor removed? Did you see it as
It was. I thought they were really going there about there being a heaven and
Yeah.
being on the right path and stuff. That's what I got out of it.
Okay, I got that it was just an operation and all that was just the tumor of him basically, and it was just him trying to fight for his life, like in his mind essentially. But
I would hope, but the way that this season was going,
hmm.
that's the only reason why I thought what I thought.
But now he's all good. Now his powers are back to normal. Eh, I'll take
That
it.
was really kind of a waste of an episode, though. I was just like, I mean, it was great to have everybody back and everything, but
Hmm.
this is so sad.
Hmm. And you didn't even like them together, did you? But yeah, this whole thing.
But it's sad. It's like he
Mhm.
goes through all of this, and Ando's got Kimiko, and he has nobody.
But it's a long story. Jinx. I would have straight away been Jinx.
Buy me a Coke. Yes, this is ridiculous. Thank you. This story was so ridiculous
Yeah,
with Peter and Siler. I hated it.
I
They
kind of
even like look alike now with the stupid hair in their
yeah,
face.
I understand. Like, you know, they've gone through this long like time together to like, you know, get back on a level playing field and kind of not forgive each other, but at least, you know, deal with each other. But still, to us, it's only been half of an episode. Sure, they've been kind of building him up slowly to be a good guy, you know, in the
That's what
past two
makes
or
it so
three.
bad.
Yeah.
It's the only time I really agree with
Mm.
Matt. Just look at him. They
He's
should have
also,
just let Siler be the actual third Petroleum brother at this point. Then.
mm,
Aww.
we're in too deep.
Literally, that's what the writers.
Yeah.
This is like a metaphor for the writers' room at the time.
We can throw everything at the wall. Maybe something will stick. Mm, I don't know if
What
that's
do you
possible.
mean?
Yeah, that's just a throwaway line, and most people won't think about it. But I don't think it's gonna. I don't think that's that's how it works.
I know. I'm like the air is gone, so
Yeah,
like it's she's gonna keep dying. Yeah, but she won't have time to like dig.
yeah, and she'll essentially what? She'll be brain dead because like the oxygen not getting to her head. Anyway,
Ugh, they didn't think about it. It's okay.
yeah,
This is a cluster frack. We all know. This is kind of a brilliant plan, though.
yeah. Well, you know, it's Samuel. He's a smart cookie.
Like I said, had his motivations been a little different,
Hmm.
it's revealed. I was just like, ugh.
I really like the idea that you know he was creating a Genosha for everyone to go on
Yeah.
because they brought up Pangea like it was like in an episode, and I was like, you know, my friend was like, "Oh, that's what they should be doing," and I was like, "Yeah, that's quite a good." And then no, we're just gonna reveal all the specials because I'm angry.
Um, this is so funny. This old lady is so funny.
It's got a great casting as well. Look at those eyes.
I know. I was like, is this just Charlie with really bad
Yeah.
like makeup, or? But no, it wasn't her.
No, that's not really bad makeup. That's really good makeup. That's not like Sandra Bennett in the past makeup to get rid of
I
like
was like, wasn't that like what they did with X-Men with Patrick
yeah.
Stewart? I'm like, dude, Patrick Stewart hasn't aged in like 40 years. Why would you even do
I
that?
know. This basically. Do you reckon if they're basically going to start what they start talking about what's going to happen if HRG dies right at this point and
Yeah, this is like messed up.
yeah, don't protect me. That's what he's been doing all the time.
She'd be dead if he didn't, though. That's what like she doesn't understand,
Yeah,
and it makes
but
me mad.
she's a teenager. They do what they want. You know, they don't. He's got experience and stuff like that. So you know,
It's just really so unrelatable because it's a TV trope. I mean, when I was a teenager, none of my friends were like this,
yeah,
except for the one. There's always one.
it's
But
that.
all it takes is one Siler. So
Yeah.
true.
This is the battle a bit against generations. You've got one person who thinks they know best and the other one who thinks that, you know, they have to come into the future and like, you know, bring their thoughts into current day. And that's what this is. But also at the same time, I think if oh no, I think it's gonna go on to a next scene, so we'll talk about it when it comes up.
Yeah, I'm like trying to hold my feelings about
Yeah.
the end of this episode because it ticks me off every time. Oh, but I do want to shout out the lady that plays Charlie Andrews in this episode. Her name's Kay Callahan, and she used to be the mom on Superman's mom on the New Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Why are you gonna give the man a chance to redeem yourself?
I really don't think they should have tried to redeem Siler.
Mm,
They did so much to twist around to make this work. It was
yeah.
ridiculous.
I do like like what Matt says is ultimately a good thing once he's read his mind.
Yeah. There's the poopy face.
It's not the poopy face, it's the oh, I got a creak in my neck, a real quick one. Um yeah.
Yeah, but it's true. It's not. It's not what's in his heart.
Yeah. Exactly. That's like it's like reading the future. It's all up to interpretation, and that's exactly the same in kind of reading someone's thoughts, because someone could believe it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's not a lie if the person believes it. Absolutely right.
Yeah. But what's Matt going to do? Nothing. I do like, that Matt doesn't end up at the carnival, but he does have some kind of, he has some
Well,
effect about it, which we'll see upcoming. But yeah, it's not as good as like the season one kind of convergence of everyone making their way to like the same spot. But
yeah.
everyone is kind of there in their own little way, if apart from Mahinda.
Time for a Fall Out Boy concert. Go Samuel. There's Edgar just whittling away,
Yeah.
drinking his Earl Grey tea.
It's true though.
Hashtag
What?
inside joke.
Look at him. Edgar like knows what's up. The rest of them, I'd like the way I think it would have made a better story if he was the one who kind of not ultimately, but he kind of led his people away, rather
Yeah.
than. But they didn't really like develop any of the people in the show, in the carnival. Actually, in the show, they did it behind the scenes, which is weird.
Kind of a misstep.
Yeah.
Because the carnival was the most interesting thing about this season. Like, all these side quests just annoyed the hell out of me.
Mm.
As usual. And there's the side quest in Heroes Reborn, but it's pretty freaking sweet, so I'm all
Oh.
good with it. Well, there's two side quests, and they're pretty sweet.
Shh. Shh. I don't want to know.
But no, everybody knows. Like, you should be able to gather that from the mini
Yeah.
trailers. Oh,
I
they had to
he
like have peeled Kate Callahan's eyes back with
I
tape or
know,
something.
right?
Oh, look, she's doing the Charlie thing.
Yeah.
She was like, "But by the time you were born," I'm like, "But it's okay. Krugers are a thing now."
I love here like Massey does a tremendous job here. Like the tears in his eyes, like the whole time, like pretty much holding back his tears is great. Here we go.
I can't wait to like. I loved last episode's reveals, and I like how they're kind of working its way into this episode.
Yeah.
Ultimately, for Claire, she
Hmm.
sees it for what it is.
Hmm. Oh.
Like, I don't believe this between them though,
Hmm.
for
Huh.
some reason.
It is. It is kind of. We've made you argue so many times, and we need you to kind of forgive each other before you both die. Kind of. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe that is. They've done it one too many times where I'm just unaffected at this point.
Yeah. Because you never know when the next one's gonna happen. But do you reckon if he had died here, she wouldn't have? done what
No
she
way.
does at the end, I don't think. So technically it's his fault. No, I'm joking.
For
It's
living?
Tracy's fault for saving them. That's whose fault. We'll blame Tracy.
Oh wow, you have been spending way too much time with me. But I agree. Well, actually, let's blame Lauren because she calls
Yeah,
Tracy.
yeah, we'll do that. We'll blame anyone but HRG. We'll blame Claire. It's Claire's fault.
All the blondes.
Yeah.
The trio of blondes. HRG's angels.
Mm. Hi, Noah. Hey, angels.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Bet thought you saw the last of me.
And,
So
at least her powers have developed to the point where she can have clothes when she manifests herself
oh,
back in.
that's the worst part of it. I'm just saying. That was not something they needed to fix. I don't think that's how this works, though. Honestly, oh,
Yeah.
she takes the glasses off. Look,
She's. But yeah, I don't know how this works, but he doesn't have to owe you one. You still, this is him getting, this is him, this is you paying him back for the favor he owes you. You owe him. So,
no. When Jeremy died, because that was the favor,
okay,
and she said, "Don't call me again." So now they're back to the reset cycle.
fair enough.
They just had to have Tracy in this episode. Basically, is all that I take this for.
Yeah. Where are
More
the?
panting.
Yeah. Push her under, Noah. Oh.
Save yourself. They got a chopper. Like, how does she explain this? Hey, yeah, we need to take this underage. Oh no, she's not underage. We need to take this little girl, this guy, in a CIA issued chopper. Okay.
Hmm.
I like how Ando's just telling Hiro, "Let it go, bro."
Yeah, but he's always been doing that.
But like, he doesn't. You can tell he wants him to be happy, but at the same time, he just tells him what he needs to hear. Hey, there's no such thing as small butterflies.
Yeah.
You're weird, Doctor Friend. Wouldn't it be a twist if this was just all an alternate timeline because Hero did what he did in Once Upon a Time in Texas or whatever? And like the whole point of Heroes Reborn is to get back to that original timeline.
Like, kill the waitress, save the world.
Yes! Oh my god, what if it was? Let the waitress die, save
Yeah.
the world.
And it's just Hero like going back in time numerous times trying to stop himself, and like by the end of it there's like 40 heroes in the burnt toast diner just like trying to avoid each other, and
What TV show was that?
I can't remember.
I think it was an episode of Futurama like that where it's just utterly ridiculous. Oh no, it was Family Guy. Now everybody get back on your teleporting pad. Go home. He looks so haggard now. His little baby face is gone. It's sad.
Okay.
More blood.
Did you want Hero to go back in time and help her, or did you
You
did,
learn
yeah.
his lesson finally. That's the only way for that. That's the best thing about this episode is that he finally has learned there's no such thing as small butterflies. And,
Yeah.
Everything has consequences.
I think he'll eventually learn that like it's kind of a hero's path to be walked alone as well. I think that's kind of
That though, even though that's the trope, I think it makes a hero obnoxious and unbearable. Oh god, the Petrelli brothers 2.0 with more hair gel.
Yeah. This is
God,
like
his hair hasn't moved in 5 episodes.
this is like season 1 Peter and season 3 Silo, right? Hair wise.
Yep. God, just, I mean, literally, they put so much hairspray in Milo's hair. It hasn't moved in 5 episodes. I was like, is this a wig? What is going on? No, I'm not gonna trust you. What,
Is this another
Peter?
thing? Is this like another Petrelli-cest offshoot?
I think it is. I think that's what they were going for.
Pets, Petlar. Would we go? Would we go Petlar? Would that be the name?
Just Pilar.
Yeah,
Just Pilar.
Pilar. Pilar Rice. This is like I remember when I first saw this. I exactly remember like when he says the line, and I'm just like, ugh.
Like, haven't you learned your lesson,
Hmm.
Puppet Man?
You you guys have had like 3 fights now, and you've never won.
I really wish he would have killed Doyle, though, to be honest. Doyle deserves it.
What do you
He's
reckon if Doyle is the Vince Pruitt Smith? Yeah, I know he isn't, but still. Because they kind of look similar. The guy, like, they haven't
Yeah, I
mentioned
know who you're
anything
talking
about him, but yeah. Oh, here we
about.
go.
It's his uncle. It's his uncle. That's my headcanon.
Literally, Claire on her soapbox.
They tried it, didn't they?
Yeah.
You don't belong here, Claire. And I go, well, he's
Mm.
not wrong.
And she slyly mentions it. You know, I don't. I. What does she say? She says, "No one wants this more than me, but this isn't your coming out party. This is his." And I think that should be a slight thing about where we're going. But yeah.
Yeah, I think like ever since she learned about the Siler and Nathan thing, like she just was looking for the ultimate way to hurt her dad deep down somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. But it just seems kind of petty because it's not like you're just hurting your dad. It's like you're hurting your kind of species just because of your daddy.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'm trying to hold in the rage so hard. Oh, I like this Edgar and HRG situation though. Oh, now you can perfectly hear my TV. Thanks, maintenance man, for not drowning it out.
They always say they've started pushing this kind of man with a plan thing, right? That's never been a thing apart from like the past couple of episodes. They start calling HRG the man with the plan, and I saw an interview where he brings it up again, and it's just like, oh,
No,
okay,
I honestly think Heroes Reborn is basically just the leftovers of what they were gonna do, and then like take it to a more extreme place
yeah,
because they think they only have 13 episodes or whatever. Do you know
mm,
what I mean?
yeah.
Look at all these gingers. Pumpkin Pounder's Delight. What is up? Really? You name your kid Sally? 2010, we're naming kids Sally still. Okay.
How do you explain this? He's my old friend.
Grandma had a little boy toy back in the day. What about Grandpa?
God, seven.
That's how they did it back in the day,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the baby boom, I guess. The first baby boom, right?
Yep. World War II.
Heroes deep down is just like, I don't care about Sally.
I know. And Ando's like, you better get your butt over here.
I reckon
Don't
if
do
like
what
if
you
the
need
kid hadn't have shown up, he would have been like, okay, let's go back in time. Let me save you. But now he's seen the kid. He knows it's all too real.
I think they should have made Hero do it and made him a straight up villain. And then he's like got Charlie all kidnapped somewhere.
Hmm.
Her and Yako, son. He's
Yeah, he's got them both.
That's what I would have done. I would just went and got Yako from the past.
Who knows? Maybe that's Heroes Reborn. Oh, Hero.
Destiny Calls. Wasn't that a webisode series?
No, it's Heroes Destiny with Santiago. The
Oh yeah, I was
Flyer.
just editing that episode.
Yeah.
Ugh, brutal.
But they've got the organization in that, right? We'll
Yeah,
talk about that.
dude, we brought up
in a,
some really good points with the stuff. I think that's like, there's no reason to make all the extra stuff canon, so I do think it's gonna come into play somewhere.
just waiting for Pacey McNeil to show up. If I hear that, what's his name? Adam Brody's cast. Oh man, I'm
Ugh,
gonna freak. There we go. Concussive force. Love it.
that is a pretty sweet power. No, kill him, Siler. Do me this solid, please, baby. Be the evil man that
Yeah.
I love you for.
Heroes kill. Come on.
He's never gonna stop. Dude, I'm just itching for this video game at this point.
I'm a hero. Said in the most villainous way ever.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Putting all the business out there,
All
Claire.
right. The finger point.
I'd have just opened up a hole in the ground and just. That's enough of that, Claire. Where's the remote?
Oh, Claire.
Yeah, that got the crowd talking. Little girl cries.
Oh, he's a bad man. We know that now.
Uh-oh, here they go.
Not like that you think they're going to believe you over me. This is the cult leader talking right now.
Think again.
Yeah.
He's like, why didn't I even let you back here, you backstabbing bastard?
I don't think anyone's going to trust your judgment, HRG.
Uh-oh, Eli.
Mm.
How did he get from California to New York so fast?
Nah, there's loads of them.
No, but the prime has to be in a certain radius.
I don't know, maybe. They never, as per Heroes, they never really explain.
Well, it's like Siler getting from New
Yeah,
York to
exactly.
California. It's okay.
It's Sylar and the Haitians teleportation. Second mutation. Yeah, yeah. Let's show him what's good, and all of you just leave. Don't kill him. Don't do anything. Just walk away. Come on.
You
They
can't run
dressed up.
fast enough.
They dressed up that Ian Michael so badly.
And that's where he has snapped.
Yeah.
This is what the Knepp does best. Dude, I'm just gonna cosplay that one of these days.
Do you remember what, an episode ago where he got shot in the arm and now he's fine? Oh,
Hashtag
heroes.
heroes continuity. It's not the best. Maybe the earth healed him.
Yeah, maybe. He just put dirt in it.
Oh, wow, this is like finally Ando's power paying off.
Yeah, the big payoff.
70 episodes later, this is what we wrote that for. Sometimes that's what it feels like too. Like they make a character and it just sticks around because they have this plan for the end of the season.
Yeah. When did
Emma.
when did he get this flying power? But yeah, anyway. Did
Well,
he
maybe
call up?
he's control the magnetic forces in
Did
the.
he? I reckon he called West quickly. Oh, here we go. Another quote unquote great fight.
At least they're using powers.
Mm.
And the door's not closed. I hate this line in this section where he's like, "My brother didn't tear me down; he built me up." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Are we watching the same show, Peter?"
I do like the whole parallels between them, but you know, they just have different ways of which they see it.
Yeah.
He built me up so I could stand on mountains. That's the song, right? No, it's you
I,
raised up.
I think I would want to be an empath if you could control people's like reactions to everything.
I
Like,
suppose.
can I have some money from you? No. Okay. Yes.
Every time you make a joke and it's not funny, you're just like, it is funny. Laugh, damn you.
Oh, dude, you make a killing as a comedian.
Yeah.
Let's do it, brothers. Let's do it.
Oh, Claire.
How the hell do they get back? Like, why would they even come
They
back?
never really explain this. Like, so if no specials are around him, he has no powers.
But Peter is a special.
Exactly.
But I guess it needs to be like more than a certain number.
And once again, we end in a fight, a fist fight. Ugh.
Like, but what would they even arrest him for? How could they even pin that on him
Mm.
without, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
guess after,
definitely.
because he's in the car before Claire reveals herself.
Mm.
So what are they really arresting him for?
Causing a disturbance. I don't know. What's her name would have done something. Lauren.
Yeah, true. Off to Guantanamo you go,
Yeah.
breathing heavily.
And
Yeah, I think that's the drinking game every time you do that.
and here we are. Supervillain defeated. We will see him on his knees, and that is the end of him. Ugh.
I never liked
Shame.
carnivals. I love carnivals.
This disappointed me so much. Like, he's the big bad, and that's how we leave him on his
Sirens
knees, just like,
approaching.
yeah, and just doing nothing.
End of volume 5. Volume 6.
Do you reckon Heroes Reborn is going to be volume 10?
No.
I think it should be. Like, it was all carrying on, but, yeah, anyway.
Why
Because
do
I,
you even care about Emma, Peter? God.
yeah.
Keep it in your pants and maybe the world will be okay. Seriously, every girl he gets involved with causes some damn trouble, including Claire.
Mm.
Especially Claire.
This is like, this Scylla thing is like a flashback to, like, Danko, right? This is like when he left Danko Doyle as a present, and he was just like
Oh,
hanging there.
yeah.
Remember? I don't know.
Head down. They should have smashed it like they usually do. Oh, an old one. They're starting the company up again.
Well, she said Lauren's calling some favors, so I don't know if
No,
that
he
means
said that. She said something about. He's like, "Where's he gonna go?"
the old one, an old company. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, it almost has to have started up at this
yeah.
instance, honestly. I'm curious to see how they explain that, honestly.
Mm. Hey, you remember the end of season 3 when you were all talking about making a new company and you all decided the best thing to do was kind of keep a secret? Oh, Claire.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Like, and everybody's just standing around.
Yeah, that's the worst
Like,
bit.
Hero could have stopped her. He could have
Yeah.
paused time and said,
Yeah, yeah.
"No, people don't change. Yeah, you're gonna be a whiny heifer
Yeah.
for everybody. Even though you're only like 18, 19 years old, you think you know
Hmm.
what's best for your kind? Really?
Yeah. You
Crazy.
goddamn Mary Sue. I hate you so much. Making everything about yourself
I
and your
know.
goddamn daddy issues. And I don't know, like, I think it's going to be interesting to see some stuff in Heroes Reborn. Like, were they revered for a little bit before the Odessa happened? Like, because I think that in like this kind of
They
day and age,
implied it in Heroes Reborn, right?
huh?
In Heroes
Yeah,
Reborn
yeah.
Dark
They
Matter,
said,
they
yeah,
kind
they
of
imply
imply
it.
it.
Yeah.
God, shut up, Siler. I want to know what writer was Siler a self-insert to, because that's what it feels like at this point.
Mm.
I don't like the way he's been written. Poor little baby. Let me make you better.
And here we go. When Siler's
He's
kind
not
of
bad.
when Siler's gonna agree with you, you know it's a bad idea.
And he gets to say the thing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's
This
going
is
to be weird on like the Heroes Wiki because you're going to have Brave New World the episode, and then you're going to have Brave New World the new ebook as well. So we'll see
And
how.
then also, isn't one of the names of the Heroes Reborn Dark Matter episodes Brave New World?
I think that might be the first. Yeah, the first episode. Look at it. Oh no.
They can
Ugh.
just keep following it?
Yeah.
Really? This is live TV? Okay.
Yeah.
They would have cut that out, honestly. At least here in the States, there's like a 3-second delay on
Mm.
live because of that Super Bowl incident from like how many ever years ago?
And then also like in Heroes Reborn, there's loads of everyone doing the "My name is this is attempt number." So obviously it kind of did have some
That to
effect.
be continued. Sorry
Yeah.
to break it to you, heroes.
It's gonna you're gonna have to wait a couple of years.
I don't know. That was like really when I found out that that was the series finale. I was just like, I didn't even watch it until like 2 weeks later or something
Mm.
like that.
I think it's a great well the ending like as much as I hate it is a great kind of cliffhanger and even Tim's come back and said it's a great way to kind of reboot the show because you're taking your it's a good separation point because obviously you've got one world like the first series which is all about it being in like kind of keeping a secret and the next one is your secret's out but you're still in hiding. I really like that.
It
So
absolutely is, and I don't know, but it's just like heroes always know how to do the season finale cliffhanger. Like I will never
yeah,
take that away from
that's not even the series finale cliffhanger. They know how to do cliffhangers at the end of pretty much nearly every episode. I remember talking to Olivia and from TV binges, and she was like, "Well, she was watching them because obviously there's the to be continued like at the end of every episode, and it kind of drew her in, and it's true." But anyway,
Yeah, it's one of those mental tricks where
yeah,
you have to feel like you have to complete it, which is why like binge watching has become like
yes.
this huge phenomenon.
Oh, we were doing this back in the day. Anyway, so
It was so much harder without Netflix.
yeah. So, recap or
Review
review.
best character.
Um, I think I'm going to go with Hero. He doesn't do much in the episode, but it's Hero, and his little heart breaks, but he knows he has to do like what the right thing is to do. So yeah. How about you?
I totally agree. It was like Hero finally learned his lesson. It's like that first step of him going from man child to actual man, and I
Mm.
love it. And I'm really like, and now that we can actually like, we're so close, we can taste it to Heroes Reborn. It just kind of, we've gotten glimpses in the trailers and stuff, and that's pretty much all we have. And I'm
Yeah.
just so curious to see how this affects him because that hero's journey alone, like Ando and Kimiko presumably got married,
Mm.
probably have kids. He's that weird uncle.
He's just telling like stories, telling like, oh, back in my day. It's only like 5 years, but still, he's like, when I was a whippersnapper, I went back in time and I made like my enemy and all this kind of stuff. But yeah. So character interactions. Who will you go for that?
You know what? Hero and Ando, Hero and Charlie, all the way. It was just so much like pathos in those little bit of snippets that we got.
Yeah.
They finally
And
fixed Hero and Ando, and that meant a lot to me.
yeah, and also I think, they still kept Hero and Ando pretty much quite the same. Like you've got Hero, the guy who always tries to, do the right thing in his eyes or stuff like that. And you've got Ando, the kind of realist in the background, just, not forcing him to do something, but saying, look, you can do what you want, but at the end of the day, is this a good idea kind of thing. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Best scene?
Best
We
scene.
both agree. I already know.
Go on then.
It's the last scene where
Yeah.
Hero reveals himself.
As much as I hate it, it's a great cliffhanger and it also is a great way to start a new show. So yeah, as much as I hate like the kind of the quickness of which, for like the whole series, and I'm talking about like Heroes quote unquote prime, like she's always just wanted to be normal and she's accepted the fact that she can't be ever normal because obviously of the world, her powers, and it just feels like like she's doing it for selfish reasons. The only reason she's really doing it is because she can't be normal, so she has to make the new normal, I guess, for a lack of a better term, because with heroes or like specials revealed, it is kind of the new normal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Which was also a really bad
Yes.
NBC
Yes.
show.
I know, that's why. Anyway, so let us move on to lines. What's your favourite line?
Um. Okay, I have two, but I know you'll probably say mine, so I'm
No,
gonna
it's alright.
go
You do
with.
them. You do them both. It's fine.
Oh, Lauren asks Noah, hey, what is she doing? Noah goes, breaking my heart, because
Yeah.
that's like a call to Don't Look Back, I think.
Okay.
And then there's, of course, my name is Claire Bennett, and this is a temp number. I guess I kind of lost count.
Yeah, I agree with both of them. So yeah. So finally, what are you going to give for a grade?
You know what? I'm just gonna be nice. They went through a lot of struggles with this season. It got cut short. They obviously thought they were gonna have at least 22 episodes, and this is a really great way to start another volume. Honestly, I was curious. I wrote tons of fanfic about what could be once they were canceled, so
Hmm.
that inspired something in me. So I'm gonna give it as a season finale. It's like a B minus. As a series finale, it's a C minus.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with you. Like, this was when all the stories that I had in my mind started coming out because obviously it's a brand new world, or a brave new world, I guess, for punny reasons. But yeah, I agree with that kind of. It kind of did inspire me to write a lot more. No, maybe not fan fictions, but like role play more. And but yeah, looking at it in hindsight, I think if we were doing this podcast in just, oh, I like heroes, let's just talk about it, then it's a C. It's a C. But where we're going with Heroes Reborn, it's still got to bump it up because it's a good jumping off point. So yeah.
Yeah. All
So,
right.
so we'll just go straight onto the graphic novel, I guess, which is called Consequence, and it basically starts with what could have happened. I'm assuming, and well, it's Angela's kind of first dream about what happens at the carnival, and everyone kind of dying, and she starts to question, like, can you kind of avoid the inevitable? They've averted these crises before, but they've still kind of happened. Like, obviously, you've got
The bomb.
the bomb
But they
happening.
kind
Yeah,
of kept it under wraps, but
yeah,
some people took notice.
yeah. But they've had that, and then every time there's been like a prophecy, it's always kind of come into fruition in some way. Like, you know, what's his name getting powers, Ando getting powers, that kind of happened. And, you know, people did get powers that just wasn't on the scale of, you know, what they had in season 3. So, yeah. And even just the Shanti virus, well, I think that would have eventually happened because, you know, if they had kept on with the volume as they did. But anyway, and that's basically the end of the graphic novel. It's just, you know, she's always thinking about all these things that she's dreamt and they've always kind of happened. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So this issue, of course, was written by Zach Crowley. The art was by Ryan Odegawa. The Easter egg was a behind-the-scenes image of Hayden, Milo, Greg, Leonard Roberts, Sunil, James Kyson, and Masi. And I don't know. I think it's just like one of those like cast photos or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with them all waving goodbye. No, I'm joking.
Or something to that effect. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, the following people joined us for Brave New World. They're either tweeting, retweeting, or faving during the episode. We have Lala3369, Main Mofo, Mr. Man 92, Heroes Reborn _ Dref22, Veronica Ann 17, the Dimpled Pig, Copy of Clara, and Pope _ Melissa. And we also want to send special shout outs to English Idiot 101, Soft _ Guitar 60, and Cinzia 667, who have pretty much been with us for the whole way of this live tweeting, rewatching adventure. Thank you all very much. We also have some email from our favourite English Idiot 101, Charlie. She says, the Art of Deception was quite a good episode. Heroes always seem to have better episodes toward the end of the season. Matt and Sylar had some good scenes. Matt's face when Sylar is eating with him, and Janice is hilarious. What he does to Sylar is justifiable, I guess, but still a little cruel in my opinion. The attack on the carnival was tense, and then it was revealed that Eli did all the dirty work for Samuel. He is so evil. It's sad Lydia didn't get that much development, but she did get better throughout the season. The wall was good. Peter and Sylar were like an old married couple, constantly arguing, but managed to make it back to reality. The aftermath of the attack was well done, and I really liked seeing more of Noah's backstory, how he got into the business. As always, Heroes gave us a good cliffhanger for the next episode. I enjoyed the last episode, Brave New World, though it was obvious the writers had plans for Season 5, which didn't happen, and in brackets she puts disappointingly, especially since I first watched it way after it was cancelled. Heroes had a good run. Now on to Heroes Reborn. Heroes Reborn indeed. Thank you, Charlie.
Looks like it's time for some shameless plugs and self-promotion. We'll start with the show contact info. We here at Primatech Files love listener feedback. If you would like to get a hold of us, we have a ton of ways. You can email us via primatechfiles@gmail.com. You can leave us a private message or interact with our posts over on facebook.com/primatechfiles. We live tweet 2 episodes per week every Saturday starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For more information, be sure to follow us on Twitter @primatechfiles. You can also find us on Clamor, Tumblr, and YouTube by simply searching for Primatech Files. If you enjoy this podcast, be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to us on iTunes. What's that? You don't have an iTunes account? That's okay. We're on a lot of podcatcher services such as Stitcher and SoundCloud. All you have to do is search for, you guessed it, Primatech Files. We're also on Libsyn, and if you want to follow our RSS feed there, all you have to do is go to primatechfiles.libsyn.com and bookmark the site to stay up to date with this podcast. Libsyn is spelled Libsyn, just in case you were wondering. We look forward to interacting with you.
If you love our podcast, be sure to check out Southgate Media Group's iTunes provider page to see a list of what other podcasts are hot and trending in our network. Or you can take that one step further and visit southgatemediagroup.com, where you can find a full list of our 80-plus podcasts, along with weekly blogs and information about all the hosts. With so many podcasts that cover everything from anime to wrestling, there's sure to be tons of podcasts that can interest you.
Hey guys, you should know by now that you can find me on Twitter @LilithHellfire. If you have a Tumblr, be sure to check out it's lilithhellfire.tumblr.com. And of course, be sure to swing by my blog if you are a pop culture junkie or comic book geek at littlepopculturevulture.blogspot.com. I also host several other podcasts on the Southgate Media Group network. Some of them are The Flashpoint, Queen Consolidated, and Channel 52. So if you are into, obviously, DC comic book related stuff, be sure to check it out.
You can find my writings at tvbinges.com. It's a place for all your binge watching needs, and you can also create your own TV binge and we'll help promote it. We do a monthly binge watch, which you're more than welcome to join in. Just go to their Twitter at tvbinges just to find out more information. You can find me on Twitter at RickyJDS. That's RICKYJDIAZ, or Z if you're American.
And now it is time to wrap it up. We want to thank you for joining us on our 4-season journey of rediscovering heroes. We hope you decide to join us and continue sending in feedback and all that good stuff for Heroes Reborn, because we're here for you guys for all the news-related stuff. We're going to be live tweeting, reactions, and we're going to keep it coming. So we hope you continue on the journey with us.
At the time of this recording, it's like a week before Heroes Reborn comes out, and we've been doing this for just under 6 months, like going through these episodes, and we've got 1,000 followers plus, so thank you all for joining us on this, and we'll still be here for Reborn. So yes,
really excited now. Actually, I'm glad we did this, Ricky. Thanks for pulling me in.
So download the podcast, save the world,
and also keep the rebellion alive.